time to talk about The Flash Season 3 finale. So, here we go. I'm going to talk about spoilers in this episode, so yeah, be warned. If you've not watched the episode, go watch it. Come back to this video because I want to talk about it. So, here we go. So, yeah, at the end of the last episode, yeah, we saw Iris die. The way the future had planned it, Iris was going to die, of course, like that. And then we see that, well, it is not Iris at all. It is, in fact, HR. And, of course, there was that scene earlier in the season where we saw, like, I guess, when Barry goes in, like, flash forwards in time and sees HR on the roof. And, of course, we didn't see him on the roof. It was actually, like, in, like, the real scene from the last episode, it was actually Joe. So, yeah, that was kind of weird. That's why I thought it was kind of weird. But it turns out HR used his, like, wherever he's from. I forget the Earth he's from. But he uses that technology to transform into Iris when he was trying to save her. And, yeah, I thought that was it's clever. And, yeah, I kind of predicted it. I guess I kind of knew it was going to happen. Or I actually just looked at the theories of, like, everybody else had about, his technology, HR's technology, for him transforming into Iris, and it did in fact happen. That was HR, and he died. And boy, I mean, just starting with death, that's really harsh. But I mean, that was crazy, kind of a fly. So yeah, but yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I'm not all that bummed that HR is gone. I mean, I think his character kind of built up, like, maybe a little bit of, like, goodwill towards the end of the season, of course, with this, like, event happening. But with this, I mean, I think Tom Cavanaugh, of course, is going to be playing Harry from Earth 2, which I like the Harrison Wells even more than HR. But HR was a good, I guess, Harrison Wells, I guess. But I'm happy that, like, probably Tom Cavanaugh is going to play Harry from Earth 2 again. Of course, later in the episode, we see that Salvador, aka Bad Barry, aka Two-Face Barry, well, he acts like he's trying to come to the good side, of course, when he's visiting everyone at, like, Flash headquarters or Star Labs. And I'm like, what are we doing here? And I think it's kind of one of my negatives. I did like how we saw, like, Salvador, his plan was to, like, open, of course, the Speed Force from, I guess, Star Labs. I think they didn't really clarify too much in that scene, but I mean, I think they spent a little too much. I think that's probably my only negative of the show, is they spent a little too much from, like, Earth to, like, or from not Earth, I mean, in Star Labs, with, like, the Savitar, of course, contemplating coming to the good side, I guess, and then contemplating of him even, like, just letting himself die, of course, which I thought was kind of weird. And yeah, and I think we could have spent more time on, like, maybe showing how, like, maybe like 10 hours, 8 hours, couple hours ago, how HR actually saved Iris. I think they kind of went through that quick, but I thought it was, like, cool and all still. Of course, he wasn't coming to the good side. Him and Killer Frost, of course, Caitlin, they have Cisco, and Cisco gives them that, like, gun, but it turns out it's not going to help him at all. And of course, we see that, like, it is Jay Garrick coming out of the Speed Force, which was cool. I thought it was so cool to see Jay Garrick, the Flash, Kid Flash, like, all fighting together. But we didn't see, of course, much from Jay Garrick and Kid Flash. It was all about Barry and Savitar, of course. And then, of course, Cisco and Caitlin, Killer Frost, Fireman, Killer Frost. So yeah, so I thought, I mean, Jay Garrick and Cisco or not Cisco, I mean, Kid Flash were kind of underused. But you kind of understand that because it's 5 against 2. Savitar and Killer Frost were on, like, I mean, they're not on an even playing field. They were heavily underdogged in that fight. And of course, we saw, like, the cool scene, I think, one of this episode, seeing Barry jump into the Savitar suit, and he's, like, maybe contemplating killing Savitar a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, of course, at the end of the day, he's gonna, like, he destroys Savitar's suit and captures Savitar. And then Savitar, this is one of the things I kind of thought was weird, because Savitar gets up, he's going to try to kill Barry. Of course, Iris shoots Barry in the back, which was like, what the heck? It was cool, I guess. I mean, it's not really negative for me, but I thought it was kind of like, whoa. I mean, that bullet could have gone through Savitar and get Barry. I mean, that was crazy. And so we think that everything's going to be happy in the end of this episode. Caitlin is no longer Killer Frost, but she's not really Caitlin again. So that's kind of weird. Katie Frost, who knows? Maybe she'll have her powers, but she'll be good this time. Like, who knows? It's going to be weird because she didn't drink that thing that, like, Cisco made, of course. So, yeah, that's going to be weird. But she's not bad anymore, at least we think. She'll probably turn bad maybe later. So, let's see. And she didn't really even kill. So, I don't really think we can call her Killer Frost at all. I thought they were actually going to have a happy ending to this season because the last two seasons, of course, ended on cliffhangers with Barry going up in the sky to try to save Central City, and then the end of last, of course, starting the Flashpoint Paradox. And of course, yeah, that was going to end happy this season at all because, yeah, Barry had to go into the Speed Force because he has to pay for pulling off that Flashpoint shit that he did early in the season. And of course, Jay Garrick, I guess, wasn't going to go back because, like, Speed Force says, yeah, we're gonna take you, Barry. I mean, you saved the day, Barry, and now that you saved the day, you gotta come and spend eternity in hell with your mother, sort of, I guess. So yeah, that's kind of weird. But I like when the mother comes out. Of course, I forgot the actress's name. I don't really know the actress's name, but yeah, that was like, I mean, that was like just cool ending this episode because he's gonna come out of that Speed Force somehow. Yeah, I think Speed Force is probably gonna allow him out because there's gonna be some danger that Central City is probably gonna be in. So we'll see. So season 4 should be cool, I guess. But season 3 was good. As for the finales, I would probably put this third. I mean, I think the last two finales were actually way better than this. Were actually better than this. Maybe not way better, but they were better than this. But I thought this episode was good. I thought this episode was a cool end of the season. And I don't think the season wasn't as good as season 1 or 2. It had some ups and downs earlier. So yeah, but then, of course, we got the Savitar reveal, which a lot of people knew that was going to happen. Being, yeah, Future Flash, of course, being the Time Remnant. So yeah, and then the end of that, like, I think a lot of people predicted, of course, HR being Iris, which was, yeah, cool. I just assumed there was going to be a death in the episode, of course. I didn't really think Iris was going to actually die. I actually thought maybe Joe would die, but HR dying was, yeah, that was actually, I think it's a cool way to send him off. And then, of course, bringing probably back, like, the Earth 2 Harry, which he should come back, hopefully. So, yeah, so overall, pretty good episode. I like the season of The Flash. Hopefully season 4 can step it up again. So, yeah, what did you think about this episode of The Flash? Tell me down below in the comments section. And tell me about this season 3. Did you like it? Did you like it as much as season 1 and 2? Tell me down below. And tomorrow I'll probably do a review of Arrow. We'll see if I feel like it. Hopefully Arrow's good. Better and good. So you can catch that tomorrow if I have my channel. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. So until next time, folks, I will see you guys later. And may the Flash be with you. So yeah. Alright, I'm out.